Thank you, Keith. Don't head to the drugstore just yet because there are tons of items right in your kitchen that you can incorporate into your beauty routine. So here to fill us in on how to create your at-home spa is lifestyle expert Tamika Fletcher.
Good morning.
Hi, Tamika. How are you?
Just fine. How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So now, how did you learn how to do all these like do-it-yourself ideas?
The long or the short version?
The short version because we're on TV.
Okay, I'll give you the short version. Well, I grew up in a small town, and my family is my biggest inspiration for do-it-yourself beauty. They have a home remedy for just about everything. And we really, truly believe in using what we have. So even when I left for college, I would call home and ask my grandmother, before I even went to the doctor, what do you think first? Because she always had a solution. And so that's really how it all started. But I'll tell you, when I'm a natural hair stylist by trade, and so when I wanted to create a line of hair products, it was natural for me first to just look in my kitchen to see what I had available already.
Sure. And then how did you figure it all out?
Well, you know, I'm a mad scientist, Val. You know, I try things on myself, but at the same time, I had lots of customers who allowed me to try things, and every one of the products was born out of a need. Just like this, you figure out, you know, I'm still in love with finding multiple uses or unusual uses for one product. Like Listerine, you can use for anything from dandruff to foot odor. Yes, it saves you money. You can find so many uses. Like olive oil, you can do tons of things with olive oil.
Now, I use olive oil sometimes in my daughter's hair.
Exactly.
When it gets dry.
Exactly.
All right. But, you know, the thing is, all of this DIY is very trendy now, too.
It is. You know, I'm glad that people are being chic and green, but to be honest with you, I've always known a jelly jar was worth saving. And, you know, it's just one of those things I grew up doing. So these solutions are really some of my grandmother's recipes that I'll share with you, some of her solutions, but really just some common stuff that you probably have already.
Let's get to it. Now, you say if you want to give yourself a facial at home, just pull out the milk of magnesia.
Yes, especially if you have a little acne working, especially at the very beginning. It really pulls oil from your skin naturally. It has a little bit of zinc in it too, so it actually heals and fights bacteria, but it goes on really thin. You know, it just looks like water going on. But you let it dry. Like last night, I was panicking because I had a little something working right here. So I put the milk of magnesia on. I'm telling you, not only did it dry it up, it cleared it up overnight. I woke up the next day. I didn't leave it on overnight. I left it on maybe 1-2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, let it dry, and then wipe it off with a warm cloth. But you know, it goes on really thin. Inexpensive, natural, and I mean, just one of the best solutions. I think your makeup artist even told me this morning he uses it as a primer sometimes. So
all right, well, that's good. And you only need 3 products. You need warm water, milk of magnesia, and cotton balls.
That's right.
All right. Now, what about if you want to do teeth whitening? You say strawberries and baking soda.
Yes, you know, those kits that you buy at the drugstore can be expensive. They can be a little messy and a little time consuming, but there are all sorts of things you can use, like baking soda and strawberry are 2 things.
Why?
Well, the baking soda is a mild abrasive, but then you also have vitamin C in the strawberries, and the strawberries are great for getting off those surface stains because, you know, it's really embarrassing if you have discoloration from coffee, from tea, but you don't want to spend a lot to do it. So you can mix a little bit of baking soda in.
And you had in here first just some strawberries you whipped up?
Pureed strawberries. That vitamin C actually works well on the plaque too. Now this is enough to, you know, for about
How does it taste? Does it taste good too?
It does. It does. It doesn't taste bad. The strawberries don't taste bad. So you just take a little bit, mix it in like that. You're going to put a little bit on your toothbrush and scrub your teeth with it. Now the seeds are actually going to work too as a mild exfoliant for your teeth. So there's everything good about this. I mean, the astringent in the strawberry, the vitamin C, all of that is great.
And you actually save the stems from the strawberries for what?
Yes. Well, I boil these and use it as an antiseptic mouthwash. I don't throw away anything.
Well, you sure do. You probably got a lot of stuff in your house.
I do. I don't want to say I'm a hoarder, but I do keep things.
You do keep things. Okay, and you also keep the pit to the avocados.
Yes.
I throw those out.
Now, the good thing about this is that this was virtually free if you were going to throw it out anyway, but you take the pit of the avocado, hit it with a hammer inside of a Ziploc bag, smash it so it's small enough.
Yeah,
you know,
it's hard.
Well, you know, Val, it's not really hard. It's actually pretty soft. Feel it. It's a lot soft. It's very soft, softer than you would imagine an avocado pit to be. So this morning we put a little bit of that in the food processor. We ground it up, but this you can make your own body scrub with. You're going to pour your olive oil in.
Oh, the good use for the olive oil outside of the pasta.
Now you could add this the seed to your face wash and scrub your face with it because it's so soft. And when you buy scrubs that have apricot seeds in it or natural seeds, it can really be expensive. So you take this and put it in a container, take it into the shower, and scrub your body with it, and you will not be able to stop touching yourself. Exactly.
All right. I like. Now this one here, I absolutely love. You say you can actually make your own fingernail polish.
You can. Now, the other morning I was getting dressed for something, dropped my eyeshadow and broke it. But again, I don't throw anything away. So you're going to take even just something as like a $1 bottle of nail polish.
Okay.
You're going to take your eyeshadow.
Your leftover eyeshadows that you've cracked and you were going to throw away.
That's right. Dump it right in there.
And you just need a little bit? Or do you, if the darker the color, you can put as much?
You can put any color you want. The darker the color, the better the pigment will be. You know what's awesome too is that now they even sell these cool pigments. As you can see, it kind of turns into a color really quickly. What I have on my nails today is my blush pigment, and I just put just a little bit into the eyeshadow, and that's it. Shake it up, and you can make as many colors as you want.
Wow, I'm impressed. Are you all impressed? Thank you so much, Tamika. I know we have a couple other things. We're out of time, but we're going to have the information on our website, so make sure you do that. Thank you so much. All right, now it's time for the lips. Come on over, Keith. We're going to do a little